Hi, a little more on this study here. I'm going to do another step on this the top study, which is very stepwise to help us just get comfortable with moving from one light color and transitioning to a darker, different color. Actually, in this case, a couple different colors. So we've done Quin Rose and kind of a mix of mostly Quin Rose and a little bit of Quin Burnt Orange. And now I'm going to do mostly Quin Burnt Orange, maybe a touch of Rose. That's pretty. Let's see what happens. You see that even when, hey you, he almost got away. When there is, when you're making a shape, painting a shape that's irregular like this and not just a straight across, it might be smarter to sort of start from the highest because I'm still tipping. The reason that started dripping there was because I was holding it a little too much at an angle. But the idea is to wet this whole shape consistently, evenly. I'm fussing. I'm going to try to just go a little bit darker in this corner, just because that's sort of our theme. But mostly I'll just get rid of that extra excess paint. So how would we do that on this study and try to get a gradual transition? First of all, I am going to make sure that I have plenty of the right color kind of mixed up. I know you probably can't see, there's some shadowing and stuff. It's hard to see everything on here, but this is just more Quin Rose and Quin Burnt Orange. And actually, now that I remember it, I remember I needed to basically just do another layer of this because it's still not built up quite as much as I would like it to. So what I'm going to do, like I did in the last video, I'm going to start with a really, really light rose. I'm going to start painting this shape, cutting in like that, and I'm going to start transitioning to this color that was, this might be a little bit darker than the first time. In fact, I'm pretty sure it was, but that's okay because I'm trying to build up. Heck, I'm going to use the mix I have. So this will be nice and confusing. Now, hopefully you're sort of realizing I'm, just making a variety of mixes with these two colors. And for this particular project, just varying the amount of rows to quinacridone burnt orange. I'll drop in some more color there. That was potentially dangerous. Not dangerous. Potentially going to create a too much of an inconsistency in the moisture. I'm going to let that dry and try to give the same sort of application here of that to this to the actual planter that I'm studying, and I want a little clear space. Nah, I got space. I still want to have still starting out with watery quin rose, and then I'll be mixing in as I go down a little bit darker version of the mixture, and then eventually getting to mostly just quinacridone burnt orange. So here's my quin rose. I'm going to start mixing in some of this mix. What's tricky is if you've missed a spot like I think I have up there, it's tempting to take this brush and go back in. But at this point, this brush has color on it that I don't want in the upper left. I just mixed in a little bit more quinacridone burnt orange. And a little more. And I definitely need to start modeling. Modeling is sort of the term that gets used for when you're really emphasizing the change in value to reflect the change of a surface moving, turning away, or in this case being a cylinder. It's pretty dry up there. I'm getting a little bit stronger color and a little, making sure I don't bring in too much water. Now that's going to look obviously not blended at this juncture. But I will move it around a little bit like that, and it will blend a little bit. And as I keep layering on, I know it's going to get, it will blend nicer and nicer. I know I went outside of my shape right here, but I'm not so worried about that. If I am, I'm going to deal with it later. Felt like I got a pretty nice transition, and the shape is, yeah. I'm gonna get my smaller brush out when we start adding darker darks. So okay, let me see. Let's let that one dry. Oop. Okay.